What is happening in Nigeria right now is getting a lot of attention again because the DSS, that is the Department of State Services, has raised a strong alert about possible plans by ISWAP, the Islamic State West Africa province, to carry out attacks in Ondo and Kogi States. This warning came at a time when the government is already dealing with many security issues and people are wondering what exactly is going on and how is the president reacting to it. Please, as you are watching this, make sure you like this video and subscribe because this story is deep and I'll break everything down in a way you'll understand clearly. Now, according to the report, the DSS said they have received credible intelligence that ISWAP operatives are planning to target some key locations in both Ondo and Kogi. This has raised a lot of concern because these two states are not in the northeast where insurgency started. They are in the southwest and north central, which means these attackers are trying to move closer to the heart of the country. And that alone has made many people uneasy. Remember to like this video and subscribe because this is the kind of real news gist you should not miss. Security experts are saying that if this warning is true, it means the government must act fast before anything happens. People are asking questions like, why Ondo and Kogi? These two states are very strategic. Kogi connects the north to the south. It's like a gate between the two regions. Ondo, on the other hand, is part of the southwest, close to Lagos and other key cities. So if anything like that happens there, it can shake the whole system. Now, while people are still reacting to this DS alert, another story started trending online. People are saying President Tinubu has finally shut down what some are calling a Fulani agenda against the Yoruba. You might have seen that kind of headline. Many people are interpreting it in different ways. But what it really means is that Tinubu, as the leader of the country, is standing firm on national unity and has been warning against anyone trying to create ethnic tension or division in Nigeria. He has said several times that no group is above the law and nobody should use tribe or religion to cause problem for the country. And you know how Nigeria is. The moment something like this comes out, people will link it to politics, ethnicity, or religion. Please, if you are still watching, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real-time updates like this. When the DSS gives this kind of warning, it is not something small. They don't just talk for nothing. It means they have gathered serious information. Maybe from people on ground, maybe from communication they intercepted. So this is not something Nigerians should ignore. And what I like is that they did not only issue the warning, they have also told the army to be on alert and increase patrols in sensitive areas. That shows there is coordination between the security agencies, and that's what many people have been asking for. More cooperation, less talk. If we look back at recent events, ISWAP and Boko Haram have always tried to show that they can operate outside their usual zone. In the past, we've seen them attack in Kogi and Niger State, even targeting police stations and military checkpoints. So, when the DSS says they are now focusing on Ondo and Kogi, that means they may be trying to extend their reach again. But this time the government says they are ready to stop them. Tinubu himself has been clear that under his leadership, there will be no room for anyone, whether political, religious, or ethnic group, to destabilize the country. That's why some reports are saying he is shutting down any form of hidden agenda, especially those trying to pitch one region against another. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe because we are still going deep into this matter. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. This issue is not just about politics, it's also about safety, national unity, and development. If insecurity spreads to places like Ondo and Kogi, it can affect trade, farming, education, and transportation. It can make people afraid to move freely, and that is not good for any country that is trying to grow. That's why this DSS alert is not something we should just read and forget. It's a call for awareness. Let's also remember that in Nigeria, once security news comes up, politicians sometimes try to twist it to fit their own narrative. Some might say it's political, others might say it's ethnic. But at the end of the day, security affects everybody. Whether you are Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani, Tiv, or Ijo. If there's crisis, it doesn't know tribe. That's why people need to stop spreading fear or fake news whenever something like this comes out. Please, as you are watching, if you believe Nigeria can be safer with unity, click that like button and subscribe. Some analysts are even saying that this DSS warning might be part of a larger intelligence effort to test how people react and to strengthen early response. Because sometimes when they release this kind of alert publicly, it is to make sure everyone from the local community to security units stays sharp. It also discourages those planning attacks because they will see that the system already knows about their move. That's actually a smart approach. Now, in the midst of all this, President Tinubu is also dealing with different political pressures, people talking about ethnic representation, others questioning his appointments, and some even accusing his administration of being biased. But from his recent speeches, he has maintained that he is the president of all Nigerians, not just one tribe. That's why some of his supporters say he's shutting down every form of Fulani agenda or Yoruba agenda. He wants to focus on the Nigerian agenda. And honestly, that's what we need. Because for too long, our politics has been driven by ethnic suspicion. When a Yoruba man becomes president, people say he will favor the Southwest. When a Fulani man rules, people say he will favor the North. When an Igbo person speaks, people say he's pushing an agenda. We need to grow beyond that if we want real progress. But back to the DSS warning, this is not something to play with. It's a sign that Nigeria's security agencies are watching closely. And this kind of proactive step can prevent tragedy before it happens. What we need now is for citizens to also be vigilant. If you see something suspicious, don't just keep quiet. Report it to the nearest security post, because security is not just government work, it's everybody's business. Remember, we've seen what insecurity did to places like Borno, Yobe, and Zamfara, how it destroyed schools, markets, and communities. We don't want to see that repeated in other parts of the country, so the earlier everyone stays alert, the better. Please like this video and subscribe if you want more updates that matter to your safety and to the future of our country. When you look at how Ondo and Kogi are structured, you'll realize these are not places anyone should want to destabilize. Ondo has a lot of farmers, business owners, and students. Kogi has critical transport routes that link to Abuja and the south. If insecurity rises there, it can affect movement across the whole nation. That's why this warning must be taken seriously. Now, some people are also talking about what this means politically for Tinubu. Because as the commander-in-chief, everything that happens under his administration will be linked to his leadership. So, if he handles this situation well, by preventing any attack and maintaining calm, it will build confidence in his government. But if anything goes wrong, the opposition will definitely use it against him. That's why this is a very sensitive moment for the presidency. But so far, we can see that the security agencies are more alert than before. Even in Abuja, Kaduna, and some other states, intelligence sharing has improved. The new military chiefs have also been given assurance that Nigeria's security system is being modernized with technology and local intelligence networks. These are positive signs, and it's something we should all support. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you believe in a more secure Nigeria. And let's be honest, Nigerians are tired of hearing bad news. People want peace. People want to go to markets, send their children to school, travel to their villages without fear. So when the DSS raises this kind of alert, it reminds us that the fight against terrorism is not over, but it also reminds us that we all have a role to play. Let's pray for the people of Ondo and Kogi. Let's also support our security agencies and not discourage them. Sometimes they risk their lives to protect people they don't even know. They deserve encouragement, not criticism. So my people, the message is clear. Stay informed, stay calm, and don't spread fear. Nigeria is still standing strong. And even though things are not perfect, there is hope that with consistent effort, the government can overcome these challenges. And that's why, if you are watching me right now, I want you to take a second and click the like button. It helps this video reach more Nigerians And also subscribe if you haven't, because I'll keep updating you with verified, calm, and clear news, not rumors. What do you think about this DSS warning? Do you think Nigeria is ready to stop ISWAP from expanding? Or do you feel the government needs to do more on intelligence and community policing? Tell me in the comments section below. I always read your comments, and in the next video, I'll respond to some of them. This story is still developing, and there's a lot more to talk about. The political side, the community response, and how security agencies are reacting now.